Первая версия костюма подставить Бэтмену, на самом деле. У него что-то похоже, да, вроде как был. Еще когда он у этого был. У Райс Аль-Гуда. О, знакомые все люди. Они, наверное, с нами не очень хороших отношениях, да?
Nervous?
Isn't everyone before their first crime scene? How do you... I mean, how do we do this?
The suits, the voices, they're not just about scaring the criminals. When they're working as intended, everyone is afraid.
Is this scary enough?
Бэйн?
Oh God, that's not how it's supposed to sound.
Не, нормально.
That needs some work.
Не, нормально. Звучало хорошо. А прикинь, как они охереют, когда узнают, что ты женщина, это вообще пизда.
Batman, I didn't expect to see you here. And this is?
She's with me, detective.
Да, у нас полный рекординг происходит. Полнейший.
With Waller kidnapped and me getting canned, no one's sure whose jurisdiction this crime scene falls under. The agencies.
Ты вообще хуй завел на работу, я посмотрю.
So for now, let's go ahead and say it's yours. All right? My people are here to help however they can.
Glad you're here, Jim. I'd heard that...
Technically, I'm not here.
А.
Not in an official capacity, anyway.
Ну, то есть официально ты типа забил на работу, понял? Чисто чувак проходил мимо.
What should we be looking for?
Пив, кофе и
такое.
О! Здорово.
There could be clues here that tell us where that is.
Машина.
And where he may have taken Waller.
Так он ее похитил, судя. А что с остальными, с той троицей? Что с Фризом, блядь?
So this partnership between you and Batman. When did that happen?
It's new.
Drone.
Bane's venom.
His suit was punctured. It's everywhere.
Is it useful?
No. Not in finding Joker.
I'll add it to ignore on the drone search filters.
Можно найти отпечатки у какой-нибудь батаранки, в смысле Джокеранки, или вот эту херню, короче.
Not sure Riddler would like the new decor.
This Joker guy going nuts. I heard it started with Riddler's murder, but he's blaming Waller for it. Wouldn't actually surprise me.
Riddler's murder? Really?
But maybe it was always just a matter of time before he snapped.
Опа.
A maker's mark. WD. Willie Deaver, Joker's associate. What do you have on him?
Machinist by trade, with a storied employment history. He's been fired from almost every factory and chemical plant in Gotham. Has a drinking problem, apparently. We're gonna need to narrow this down a bit.
Hey, can I see your notes?
Yeah, sure thing, kid.
Is this... You write your notes on paper?
Yeah, well, I put them in the computer when I get to the office.
I mean, you could put them down in a phone.
Kid, look.
I'll keep looking.
Зуб смеется над бумером, блять.
Festive, but not a lead. Welcome, Agency Pigs.
Here I thought that was our nickname.
Увы, уже забито же.
I miss this, you know. You and me raking over a crime scene. I messed it up, didn't I? Now, in the early days when we were chasing you, not realizing you were one of the good guys. you and I came to an agreement. We'd work together to make Gotham safer. I lost my head the other day. I want you to know I'm sorry. I cracked, like I said I would when Waller first moved in. I said and did some things I'm not proud of.
You were just doing what you thought was right, Jim. There's nothing to apologize for.
You're a good man for saying that.
Я на Джима вообще не злюсь и не буду злиться. Ну,
Ой,
чувак ровный, блядь, вообще просто. Ну, ровный пацан, сразу видно. С усами. На Джей Джея похож. Не характером, слава богу.
Got something interesting.
Опа.
It's a faint signal.
A controller to the shock collars that Waller's using on the Pact. Damaged. Can you isolate the signal from this device?
Sure, but why?
Возможно, кто-то
I've seen
пришел.
what these collars can do. Might come in handy.
Ну да, отключить или перезагрузить, что подобное.
Nothing of note. Electrical burns.
From the agency guns?
They were firing wildly.
It's a subpart designed for a firearm. Too prone to misfire. Electrical discharge heats the barrel too quickly, causing erratic fire patterns.
Ah, so you're also an expert on guns.
А много в чем я себе
I've designed
поверю.
a few myself, actually.
Joker's knife. Must have lost it
Он
after
разве
moving to a
тут должен
frenzy
был быть?
against Bane.
John Doe thought he could take on Bane?
He's not half bad in a fight, actually. Bane's blood won't lead us to Joker.
Каким, бля, образом? Давай посмотрим машину.
Forensics ran it through the system. Found it was stolen from the stacked deck a few weeks ago.
I recognize it. It's been customized since then.
My drone can analyze it. Just point and I'll shoot.
Get some details on this paint.
Funny. Doesn't look like a rush job.
Because it's not. The drone sees a body shop quality strip below the top layer.
The paint uses a stripping solvent that hasn't met compliance standards since.
Cross-referencing this with Willie Deaver's employment history. There's only one match.
Опа.
Ace Chemicals.
Блять.
Their main plant was shut down last year after the city
Только
cited
не
them
это
for
место.
multiple safety violations. Because
Есть
of the
Chemical,
paint,
это то место, где Джокер упал
Plant's been
в щам с
abandoned ever
химикатами.
since. Perfect
После чего и
hiding spot.
получил свою
We found
не
it.
загоревшую кожу.
Well, well, well. What's all this then?
Привет.
A bat and a walking mustache, trespassing on my crime scene.
You escaped.
You got it all wrong, Batty boy. I'm here on agency business.
А мне похуй.
For the love of God.
That's right. I'm one of the good guys now. So hand over everything you found before I knock out those pearly whites. In the name of the law.
Да.
Batman, we don't have time to mess around with this clown.
Make time, copper. You all take orders from me now.
You're going back to jail, Harley. I don't care what deal you made with Waller.
Let me show you how things work around here now, Batsy. This is Agent Quinn, suppressing fire.
Ебануться огромным подавлением. Выдадим ей плащ. Вертушку
These
стреляйте.
suits are convinced I can save their director from Big Bad Joker. They'll do anything for me. So all you gotta do is tell me where John took her so I can get back to my job. After all, Johnny Boy and I are due for a nice long talk.
You don't have a hold over him anymore, Harley. He's over you.
He's over me? Oh, please. And here I thought being diplomatic would work with you people. Oh well, I'll try something you can understand. I need back. Hey, you cops can't just shoot people like that.
I'm off duty.
Hello? What's the girl gotta do to get some... You idiot!
Оп.
Access the line of fire! Don't shoot!
I could hack those collars in my sleep.
Ой, бля, Харли, успокойся уже, а. Вот кто, а вот ты так мне не соперник. Воткнул ее. Я говорю, колотуху оставь. А вот этот застрелить может? Он дурак, он может застрелить. Фейл, Харли. Фейл. Если мы еще с Бэйном третий раз будем драться, это вообще весело было. Он уже заебал. Даже не третий. Четвертый? Пятый?
You think you're in control? You'll live the rest of your life under the agency's thumb.
No, that ain't how this works. I'm doing this thing on my terms. No one else is.
А, я ошейник тебя так по приколу, да?
Go find Joker before he carves up Waller. I'll clean up this mess.
Have your people hold back until I call them. Waller's life may depend on a stealthy approach.
Batman, good hunting.
Пока что я вообще не вижу тут финала вообще. То есть, по сути, это финальный эпизод, а я не вижу финала. Я его не чувствую. Прошел уже как минимум полтора часа. Плюс-минус. Ace Chemical. Ну, здрасте. Да. Ты явно лучше. Ты лучше в своем деле психопат, братан. Кстати, тут у Джокера точно такая же мотивация может появиться к Бэтмену.
Got a visual on Joker and Waller. Doesn't look like he's hurt her.
Not yet.
I'm in the rafters, out of sight. Say the word if you need help.
Thanks.
Bruce, I know you and Waller have your differences, but she doesn't deserve this.
Типа он захочет... То есть, типа, в оригинале Джокер всегда хотел, чтобы Бэтмен приступил свои, типа, ну, вот эти вот, да, принципы. Типа он все-таки замочил. Тут у него, в принципе, то же самое. Он как бы считает себя на одной стороне с Бэтменом, но он хочет, чтобы Бэтмен наконец-то нарушил свои принципы и стал тем героем, которым он считает себя.
You nearly killed me when you blew up that roof.
Sorry about that. I just got a little carried away. I mean, you sold me out to our biggest enemy. It was upsetting. But the two of us can get back on track. I know it. I'm this close to getting Waller to admit to every terrible thing she's ever done. And when that's over, I'll deliver her punishment. It'll, of course, have to reflect the enormity of her crimes.
The only enormity I'm seeing is your jail sentence.
Waller needs to go to trial. Maybe spend the rest of her life in a cell. But not whatever this is.
Do you know how long that would take? You know, I don't know why you're not more into this. Think of everything she's put you through! Everyone is disposable to her. Even her own agents.
I know I've made mistakes. You try to do the right thing, but there's always a cost. Just ask your pal Batman there. He'll say the same thing. I do what I do for a reason. I'm not ashamed.
You do it for yourself. You didn't want that virus to keep people safe. You wanted to use it to advance your career.
My career is how I keep people safe. I fight...
You're totally right. She sucks! Let's keep the show rolling. We've heard your excuses. You didn't mean for people to get hurt. Collateral damage, yada yada yada. But there's one crime that can't be excused. You killed the Riddler! And then you tried to pin it on me!
Didn't kill him. Like I said.
It was you! You killed Riddler! Say it!
I will not.
If there's one thing I learned by watching you, violence solves a lot of problems!
Какой хуй?
Damn it, Batman! Stay out of my way!
Я и не сделал.
While I get my confession.
The way Boss talked about you, I thought you'd be bigger.
О, блин. Целиться тебя не учили, да? За стол, сука. Два.
You move, she dies. I'm trying really hard to do things your way. I want to just slice her throat right here, right now. But I'm getting proof of her guilt, just for you.
This isn't my way.
Really? Today, this isn't your way? You're just saying things, trying to trip me up. Just like Waller. She justifies her crimes, says they're for the greater good. Just like you. You both use that word, justice, as an excuse, so you can do whatever you want. I thought you and I were two threads in the same stitch. But it's not me. It's her.
I am justice. What I do keeps Gotham from becoming the swamp it once was. I've given everything to protect this city.
Delusions of grandeur much. Yet another thing you have in common with Waller. Trying to do things your way was a mistake. Waller killed Riddler. And she deserved death!
It wasn't Waller!
Tiffany.
Да ладно.
I can't let someone else pay for my crimes. Waller didn't kill Riddler. I did. I know it was wrong. Now.
God, are you kidding me? These
Я сам
are the
лоху.
people you want to protect. I should kill them both. Everyone here is guilty. This is a joke.
Get back, Tiffany.
No! I've kept this in the dark for too long. I used a drone and these. There's your proof.
You want to sacrifice yourself for Waller? Then go ahead.
Just hold on.
Murder is wrong. Trust the system. Violence isn't the answer. People just pick and choose what they believe. And you're no different.
Полетел. Боль. Да падай, он выживет.
I got her.
Хуй откуда?
He's down! Hands where we can see them!
After everything we've been through together, this is how it ends.
This is the path you chose, Joker.
It's always someone else's fault, isn't it? I believed in you, Batman. But I never believed in anything. And it was all a lie!
Он все. Все. Ну привет. Давно не виделись, Джокер. Он там Аресту часом не убил. Он, похоже, мало было. Он отбитый.
That's enough.
Ебать-то он конченый. Отбитый на голову. Лежать, твою мать. Ну, серьезно, опять.
Such an idiot.
Да ладно.
So busy looking at you, admiring you, wanting to be like you, be loved by you. I lost myself, but not anymore.
Каждый удар жжет. Я нажал. Второй засунь. Джокер мазохист. Да еще ебани его разочек.
I guess that's it. I really wanted to be a hero, you know? But I just can't. I know you used me. I know. I should hate you for that. But I don't. Because I had such a good time with you, Bruce.
Я провел с тобой хорошее время, Брюс.
Did you ever think of me as your friend? Like a true friend?
Of course. Of course you were my friend.
You are one messed up guy.
Блять, был бы адекватным, летучий мышь бы не наряжался, знаешь ли. Ну, по сути, да, я в какой-то момент, ну, реально думал, ну, типа, этот... Может, мы кайфанили с ним довольно-таки нормально. Просто, ну, были такие моменты, когда, ну, надо было использовать его без его согласия. Потому что, ну, Бэтмен, все такое. Кошку тоже надо было спасти. И прочая херня, короче, которая тебя самого бесила. Но ты должен был это делать. Не, клево. Мне вот прям зашел вот этот вот вообще весь Бэтмен от Telltale. Прям невероятно. Ну явно лучше зашел, чем The Walking Dead тот же. Опять в каких-то ебенях проснулся. Ты заебал, Бэтмен. Да? Серьезно? Это так работает? И никто не захотел снять маску, да, с него? Серьезно?
I thought you quit.
Oh, these? No, these are mine.
I think the circumstances allow. Gordon was telling me how you found me. Sounds like top-drawer detective work.
It was a team effort. Batman led the charge.
It's not easy to say this, but it looks like you saved my life. I guess that puts me in your debt.
It's what I do. I save people.
It's a shame we couldn't have saved more. I've got a lot of unpleasant phone calls to make. Jim, would you mind giving us a minute? Batman and I have some unfinished business.
I'll go check on Joker's transfer, make sure they don't take any chances. Just try not to rip each other's heads off, okay? We can all play nice now that the bad guy's in cuffs.
You don't have to worry. Our stalemate from the roof still stands. I'm pulling out of Gotham effective immediately.
Then why are we still talking?
Tiffany Fox. Riddler's death may have caused a lot of problems, but I won't make her pay for it. I'll leave that to the man who can't stand killing. I know you think I'm the devil, but I want you to understand. I didn't see things going down like this.
Это ваша
Let the
главная
mission get
проблема.
out from under me. Never really regained a solid footing.
I know how you feel.
Well, look at that. You and me on the same page for once. I just came here
В
around
чем-то
up
они
the path.
сошлись, блять.
Quick and easy.
And if Riddler led you to Sanctus, that would have been a bonus.
Listen. Everything I did for the greater good.
Не сомневаюсь.
To protect Gotham, to uphold the law, to make the world a safer place.
Whatever your reasons, you went too far. You escalated things on the bridge. You got people killed. And coming after me? What were you thinking?
You sided with that maniac. What was I supposed to do? Give you a medal? You act so high and mighty. At the end of the day, you're just a rich guy with
У тебя своя правда, у него своя.
I deal with criminals who threaten my city.
You're so far up your own ass, you can't see the truth. You're as nuts as any of them. Avesta had you pegged the minute she walked in your office. She started listing off your pals. All those friends of yours who went cuckoo.
How do you think I catch them? I need to be to do what I do.
I'd have to agree. We're done here. Signal the withdrawal.
I'm not gonna miss her, that's for sure. So, here we are once again. Gotham's safe because of you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it felt pretty good getting my hands dirty. Just like old times, huh? Truth is, after I got ousted, I didn't know my place anymore. Turned into an old guy in civvies, lurking around crime scenes.
We have to work together, Jim. Solve cases. Lock up the scum who terrorize our streets.
I'd like that.
So would I.
Oh, I gotta take this.
Барбара.
Wife probably saw the news. See you around, Batman. Don't be a stranger.
Не, ну с локациями, на которых происходят все действия, особенно вот эти открытые, короче, им надо явно с этим что-то делать. Да, они стали лучше по сравнению с первым сезоном, но, бля, они все еще деревянные, что пиздец. Там хотя бы они просто плоские были.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured.
You're hurt.
It's nothing. I saw you take much worse. Joker was going to cut Waller ear to ear. I had to create a distraction.
It was certainly distracting.
My confession. It took you by surprise, didn't it? I just couldn't keep it in anymore.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me. A murder.
I know. I'm sorry. I knew this would ruin everything.
You were right.
Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce.
И это, не, в принципе, понятно, почему она.
My mother hasn't left the house.
И на самом деле она молодец, что смогла это все-таки сделать. С одной стороны, да.
Out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it. I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me.
Revenge is an impulse, one to be checked. I can't condone it. But I do understand it.
Thank you.
Типа, да, это ее не оправдывает, но...
That means a lot.
По-человечески ее понять все равно.
I couldn't bear it if you despised me. So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list. Rather than us working.
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
С другой стороны, Человек-паук тоже в начале своей карьеры кого-то замочил.
Think
Так
of it
что...
more as a sentence. You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
I promise I won't let you down.
Then let's get started.
Да ладно. Да ну. Пэтс? Тебе надо заиметь подобное. Ну да, у тебя есть плащ, ну камон, это ёбаный реактивный ранец. Все, да. Так-то я бы хотел узнать, что там с кошкой. Хуй с ним, с Бэйном, что с кошкой? Ну, Бэйн, может, опять упал, там, увалился. Арестован, все дела. Альфред?
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye. I'm leaving, Bruce. It's time I went in search of better pastures.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
Come on, Alfred. You know I can't do what I do, what we do, without your help.
Well, maybe you don't have to do it at all. Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore, at least not to me. Now everything has become so grey.
Grey? Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged with a proven tendency to violence.
I'll admit that wasn't our finest moment, but at the time it seemed like our best course of action.
Precisely my point. Our best judgment is no longer good enough. You empowered John Doe, kept him close when you should have put him away, inspired him to become something far more dangerous than he ever was.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker. All they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better. As if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. We put her in danger on her first day, dodging machine guns at a crime scene. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
You think I want that? We can fix the problem, Al, but not if we run from it.
Unless we are the problem. Leaving this all behind might be the only solution. One thing is for certain. My tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Do you really think I'm that bad?
No, I'm sorry, Bruce. That's not what I meant at all. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chased that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Okay, maybe I am more like my father than I want to admit, but our paths are different.
Can't you see? The paths may diverge, but they end in the same place. Face down in an alley. Shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I'd been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
Alfred, I'm nothing without you. You're my father. The best father anyone could have hope for.
A good father wants his children to be happy and safe. Seeing how far you are from either, it's why I have to go. Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport.
Возьми Batmobile.
You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
You're right, Al. It's who I am. I will always be Batman. And that will never change.
I know. Rubbish goes out on Tuesday, and there's lasagna in the freezer. I'm sure you'll manage.
Кто смеется последним? Я так понимаю, можно было Альфреда, да? В течение сезона на ваши отношения с другими персонажами влияли ваши поступки и решения.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Харри была в восторге от того, что ограбление Wayne Enterprises прошло как по нотам. Ей понравилось то, что при нападении на... Кого? На конвой сотрудники бросили Бэйна. Короче, вы 50% игроков разубедили агентство в ее значимости. Команда Воллер. Вы 40% игроков зашли в своих отношениях с ней в тупик. Неинтересно. О, Джимми. Джим Хорн.
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me, and I can't stand it.
Вы и 59% игроков приняли извинения Гордона. Гордон импульс смутился от того, что вы поставили его в тайну своих отношений с Люцием Фоксом, когда Воля приняла бронить вас за то, что вы помешали ей в работе с свидетелем Мори. Гордон поддержал вас. Когда после первого нападения Бэтмена вы связались с ним, он ощутил ваше доверие. Ой, читать лень. Catwoman.
I weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
Вы и 0,1% игроков позволили Уолле остановить Селину в своей оперативной группе. Чего? Вернувшись в Готэм, Селина была раздражена вашими словами на то, что люди не меняются. Да, я это сказал. Ее тронуло то, что вы пошли против Гордона и предупредили ее о полицейской слежке. Приглашение в ваше тайное убежище Бэт-пещера стало для нее большой честью. То, что вы обвинили ее в краже ноутбука загадочника, заставило Селину счесть себя преданной. Ну то да, каюсь, моя беда. Тиффани Фокс. Вы и 80% игроков взяли Тиффани под свою опеку. Иман Авеста. Вы и 54% игроков пригласили ее к себе на работу. Альфред Пенниуорт. Вы и 58% игроков предпочли отпустить Альфреда, но не прервать крестовый поход Бэтмена. Ну, блядь, кому Бэтмен же? Джокер! Вы 54% игроков сказали Джокеру, что остаетесь его другом. Вернули ли вы Циферблат Фриз? Вы 50 напали на Бэйна, спасли Вилли. Вы 74% игроков взяли Тиффани на оперативную работу. Вы 31% игроков согласились выдать Джокера Уоллера. Оказались ли вы от маски плаща, чтобы Альфред мог остаться с вами? Вы 58% решили, что навсегда останетесь Бэтменом. Отказались слушать прощальные слова Альфреда. 36% больше не будут Бэтменом. Какого Джокера вы победили? Серьезно? Вы 55% игроков победили Джокера-героя, а его можно было злодеем сделать, да? Прикольно. О! Собранные фотографии. Что за фоточки? В общем, что я могу сказать по второй сезону? Второй сезон ничуть не хуже первого, иногда даже лучше. В общем, я реально хочу еще один сезон вот этого вот. Если он будет, то он будет. А он, походу, будет. Лечебница Аркхэм. Опять Джокер тут. Джон.
Visitor for John Doe.
Bruce!
Че? Batman the Telltale Saga. Enemy Within. Зло внутри, короче. Так-то да. Зло внутри Бэтмена. Города и всех других, кто тут был. Тут не было 100% героев. Кроме кошки. Кошки на самом деле не было. Ну, у нее был своя арка в первом сезоне, так что на нее особо акцента и не делали. Хотя она играла довольно-таки большую роль. Так что, да, буду следить, буду ждать третьего сезона. Волк среди нас, кстати, там, да, второй сезон анонснулись, но я как-то слабо к нему подхожу. Вот. Всем, в общем-то, пока. Увидимся, не знаю. Может быть, когда-нибудь я возьму The Walking Dead. Может быть, но это не точно. Когда-нибудь это будет. Явно не скоро. В общем, да, всем пока. И играть только в хорошие игры или в игры, которые вам нравятся. Всем бобра. I am the night.